The Habit Architect: Building a Life of Excellence. Written and published by MSC Boost. Chapter 1: Blueprints for Success. Laying the Foundation of Habit Formation. Success, both personal and professional, is not a destination, but a journey marked by continuous growth, learning, and the development of positive habits. Habits, the subtle yet powerful forces that shape our daily lives, are the architecture upon which we build our futures. Understanding how to form and sustain these habits is akin to possessing the blueprint for constructing a life of excellence. This chapter delves into the psychological underpinnings of habit formation, offering practical advice and strategies to harness this knowledge for your benefit. At the heart of habit formation lies the basic understanding that our actions are governed by a complex interplay of thoughts, emotions, and environmental cues. The process begins with a cue or trigger, which leads to a behavior, and is followed by a reward. This cycle over time carves out neural pathways in our brains, making the behavior more automatic and less dependent on conscious thought. Recognizing and manipulating these components can empower you to build new habits or alter existing ones. To embark on the journey of habit formation, it is crucial to start with clarity of intention. Clearly defined goals provide direction and focus, making it easier to identify which habits will lead you towards your aspirations. Begin by articulating what you want to achieve and why it is important to you. This clarity not only fuels motivation, but also helps in pinpointing the habits that are essential for your success. The next step is to break down your goals into actionable habits. The key here is specificity and realism. Instead of vague intentions like exercise more, opt for precise actions such as walk for 30 minutes every day before breakfast. Such specificity makes it easier to integrate the new behavior into your daily routine. Furthermore, starting small increases the likelihood of consistency, which is vital for habit formation. Small, consistent actions lead to significant changes over time. Creating an environment that supports your new habits is equally important. Your surroundings can significantly influence your behavior, often more than you might realize. For instance, if your goal is to read more, placing a book on your nightstand where you can easily see and reach it can make a difference. Similarly, if you aim to eat healthier, stocking your kitchen with nutritious snacks and removing junk food can steer your choices in the right direction. By carefully designing your environment, you can make the desired behavior easier to adopt. Accountability plays a critical role in sustaining new habits. Sharing your goals with a friend, family member, or a supportive community can provide an extra layer of motivation. Accountability partners can encourage you, celebrate your successes, and help you stay on track during challenging times. In today's digital age, numerous apps and platforms can also serve this purpose, allowing you to track your progress and maintain your commitment to your goals. Understanding the science of habit formation can also be a game changer. Habits are maintained by dopamine, a neurotransmitter linked to the brain's reward system. Every time you perform a habit and receive a reward, your brain releases dopamine, reinforcing the behavior and making it more likely to be repeated. You can leverage this by ensuring that each time you perform your desired habit, you follow it with something enjoyable. This could be as simple as savoring a piece of chocolate after a workout or taking a moment to appreciate the calmness after a meditation session. Over time, your brain will start associating the habit with the reward, strengthening the habit loop. It's important to note that forming new habits is not always a linear process. There will be setbacks and days when your motivation wanes. During these times, it's crucial to be compassionate towards yourself. Understand that perfection is not the goal, consistency is. Learn from your setbacks, adjust your strategies if needed, and keep moving forward. Remember, every effort counts, and persistence is key. Lastly, patience is a virtue in the realm of habit formation. Significant changes take time, and expecting immediate results can lead to frustration and disappointment. Trust the process, and give yourself the time and space to grow. Celebrate every small victory along the way, as these are the building blocks of your success. In conclusion, The journey to building a life of excellence through positive habit formation begins with understanding the mechanisms that drive our behaviors. By setting clear goals, starting small, designing supportive environments, seeking accountability, leveraging the science of rewards, practicing self-compassion, and being patient, you can lay a strong foundation for lasting change. As you embark on this journey, remember that you are the architect of your own life, and with each habit you form, you are one step closer to constructing a masterpiece of personal and professional success. Chapter 2: The Pillars of Self-Awareness. Understanding your habit landscape. The journey toward building a life of excellence through habit formation is deeply rooted in self-awareness. Understanding your habit landscape is like mapping the terrain of your daily life, identifying the habits that serve you well and those that hinder your progress. This chapter delves into the critical role of self-awareness in habit formation, offering strategies to enhance your understanding of your own behaviors and how they impact your goals. Self-awareness, in the context of habit formation, involves a keen observation of your actions, triggers, and the rewards you seek. It's about taking a step back and looking at your life with a critical eye, noting the patterns that emerge. This process is not about self-judgment, but about gaining insights into your own behavior. It's the first step towards meaningful change, providing the knowledge you need to adjust your actions intentionally. One effective method to enhance self-awareness is through reflection. Regularly set aside time to reflect on your day, focusing on the habits you're trying to change or develop. Ask yourself what triggered your behavior, how you responded, and what reward, if any, you received from this action. This practice can be enhanced by keeping a habit journal, where you record your observations and reflections. Over time, patterns will emerge, offering valuable insights into how your environment, emotions, and routines influence your behavior. Another pillar of understanding your habit landscape is acknowledging the influence of your environment. Your surroundings can either support or undermine your efforts to form new habits. Take a moment to evaluate your environment critically. Are there cues in your surroundings that trigger undesirable habits? How can you alter your environment to reduce these triggers and instead create cues for positive behavior? Sometimes, even small changes in your environment can lead to significant improvements in your habit formation process. Emotional awareness is also a crucial aspect of self-awareness. Our emotions play a significant role in our behavior, often acting as triggers for our habits. By becoming more aware of your emotional states, you can start to see how they influence your actions. For example, you may notice that stress leads you to indulge in comfort eating, or boredom triggers aimless scrolling on social media. Recognizing these patterns allows you to address the underlying emotions directly, rather than allowing them to unconsciously direct your behavior. In addition to reflecting on your own experiences, seeking feedback from others can be a powerful tool for enhancing self-awareness. Sometimes, an outside perspective can reveal aspects of our behavior that we're blind to. Engage with trusted friends, family, or colleagues, asking for their observations about your habits. This feedback, while sometimes challenging to hear, can provide valuable insights and help you see your actions in a new light. Setting specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals is another strategy that ties closely to self-awareness. By setting clear goals, you're forced to confront your current habits and evaluate whether they align with your aspirations. This process not only enhances your self-awareness, but also provides a clear direction for the habits you need to develop or change. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation, can further deepen your self-awareness. These practices encourage you to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, improving your ability to recognize the triggers and rewards associated with your habits. Over time, mindfulness can help you develop a greater sense of control over your responses to these triggers, rather than acting out of habit. Understanding your habit landscape also involves recognizing the difference between habits that serve you and those that don't. Not all habits need to be changed. Some may already be contributing positively to your life. The key is to identify which habits align with your goals and values and which do not. This discernment is crucial for prioritizing the changes you want to make. Lastly, embracing curiosity about your behavior can transform the journey of self-awareness from a task into an exploration. Approach your habits with an open mind, willing to learn and discover new aspects of yourself. This mindset can make the process of changing habits less daunting and more of an adventurous journey towards personal growth. In conclusion, understanding your habit landscape through enhanced self-awareness is a foundational step in building a life of excellence. By reflecting on your actions, acknowledging the influence of your environment and emotions, seeking feedback, setting clear goals, practicing mindfulness, and embracing curiosity, you can gain deep insights into your behaviors. This understanding is crucial for identifying which habits to develop, change, or maintain, setting the stage for intentional and lasting transformation. Chapter 3: Designing Your Ideal Life. Setting Goals and Intentions. Designing your ideal life starts with setting clear and intentional goals. These goals act as the blueprint for the life you aspire to build, guiding the habits you develop and the daily actions you take. This chapter explores the art and science of setting goals and intentions that align with your deepest values and aspirations, thereby creating a compelling vision for your future. The first step in designing your ideal life is to define what success looks like for you. Success is a highly personal concept, and what constitutes a fulfilling life varies greatly from one person to another. Take the time to reflect on your values, passions, and what brings you joy and satisfaction. Consider areas such as personal growth, career, relationships, health, and hobbies. What achievements would make you feel proud? What kind of daily life would bring you the most happiness and fulfillment? These reflections will help you identify the goals that are truly meaningful to you. Once you have a clear understanding of what you want to achieve, the next step is to articulate your goals in a way that is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Smart. This framework ensures that your goals are well-defined and actionable, increasing the likelihood of success. For instance, instead of setting a vague goal like get fit, a SMART goal would be exercise for 30 minutes at least 5 days a week for the next 3 months. This specificity provides a clear direction and makes it easier to track progress. Setting intentions alongside your goals can further enhance your journey towards your ideal life. While goals are focused on achieving specific outcomes, intentions are about the mindset and values that guide your daily actions. For example, you might set an intention to approach your work with creativity and passion, regardless of the specific outcomes of each project. Intentions help you stay aligned with your values and maintain a positive mindset, even when faced with challenges. Breaking down your larger goals into smaller, manageable steps is crucial for maintaining momentum and avoiding overwhelm. Each small step you complete brings you closer to your larger vision, and the sense of progress can be incredibly motivating. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, your smaller steps might include outlining the chapters, writing a certain number of words each day, and seeking feedback from trusted peers. These incremental steps make your ultimate goal feel more attainable. Visualizing your success can also be a powerful tool in achieving your goals. Visualization involves creating a vivid mental image of achieving your goals, including how it feels, what you see, and who is with you. This practice not only boosts motivation, but also helps to solidify your commitment to your goals. By regularly visualizing your success, you reinforce your belief in your ability to achieve your aspirations. Accountability is another key element in the process of setting and achieving goals. Sharing your goals with a friend, family member, or coach can provide you with the support and encouragement needed to stay on track. Accountability partners can help you navigate challenges, celebrate your successes, and remain focused on your ultimate vision for your life. Flexibility is also important in the goal-setting process. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances change. Be prepared to adjust your goals and strategies as needed. This adaptability ensures that your goals remain relevant and achievable, even as your life evolves. In addition to setting personal goals, consider how you can contribute to the well-being of others and the world around you. Goals that include an element of service or contribution can be incredibly rewarding and add a deeper sense of purpose to your life. In conclusion, designing your ideal life is a deliberate and thoughtful process that begins with setting clear, meaningful goals and intentions. By defining what success means to you, using the SMART framework, breaking down goals into manageable steps, visualizing your success, seeking accountability, remaining flexible, and considering your contribution to the world, you can create a powerful roadmap for your life. Remember, the journey towards your ideal life is as important as the destination. Celebrate your progress, learn from your experiences, and stay true to your vision. Chapter 4: The Architecture of Routine. Crafting daily practices for success. Crafting daily practices for success involves creating a routine that aligns with your goals and intentions, transforming your day-to-day actions into the building blocks of your ideal life. This chapter delves into how to architect a routine that not only fosters productivity and achievement, but also nurtures your well-being and personal growth. The foundation of a successful routine is understanding that our daily actions shape our future. The habits we cultivate, the tasks we prioritize, and the way we structure our time all contribute to our overall trajectory. To design a routine that propels you towards success, start by identifying the core activities that support your goals. These might include dedicated time for focused work, physical exercise, skill development, and moments of relaxation and reflection. One of the first steps in architecting your routine is to recognize the power of mornings. How you start your day often sets the tone for the hours that follow. Integrating positive and purposeful activities into your morning routine can energize you and prepare you mentally and physically for the day ahead. Consider practices such as meditation, journaling, a healthy breakfast, or a brief workout. These activities can help center your focus, boost your mood, and enhance your productivity. Equally important is the structure of your workday. Design your work routine to take advantage of your peak productivity periods. For many, this means tackling the most challenging tasks during the morning when cognitive resources are fresh. The concept of deep work, where you focus intently on a single task without distraction, can be particularly beneficial. Carving out specific times for deep work in your daily schedule can significantly advance your progress on key projects and goals. Balancing focused work with breaks is essential for maintaining high levels of productivity and creativity. The human brain wasn't designed for extended periods of concentration without rest. Incorporating short breaks throughout your day, especially times to step away from screens and engage in physical activity or relaxation, can help prevent burnout and foster sustained performance. Your routine should also include time for learning and development. Continuous learning is crucial for personal and professional growth. Allocate time each day or week for reading, taking courses, or practicing new skills. This commitment to growth ensures that you're not only working towards your current goals, but also preparing yourself for future opportunities. Don't overlook the importance of an evening routine. How you end your day can significantly impact your quality of sleep and your mindset for the following day. Developing practices such as planning for the next day, engaging in a relaxing activity, or disconnecting from technology can enhance your sleep quality and ensure you're ready for a productive day ahead. Flexibility is a critical component of any successful routine. Life is unpredictable, and rigid schedules can quickly become unsustainable. Be prepared to adapt your routine as needed, whether in response to changing priorities, unexpected opportunities, or the natural ebb and flow of energy and motivation. The goal is to have a routine that supports your objectives while also accommodating the dynamic nature of daily life. Accountability can help reinforce your routine. Sharing your routine with a friend, family member, or coach can provide an additional layer of commitment. Knowing that someone else is aware of your plans can motivate you to stick to your routine, even on days when your motivation may wane. Finally, remember to celebrate your successes and reflect on your progress. Regularly reviewing your routine and its impact on your goals can provide valuable insights. It allows you to make informed adjustments and recognize the strides you've made, reinforcing your commitment to your daily practices. In crafting the architecture of your routine, You're designing a framework for your life that supports your aspirations. Through thoughtful consideration of your daily practices, flexibility to adapt to life's changes, and a commitment to continuous improvement, you can build a routine that not only leads to success, but also enriches your life in profound ways. Chapter 5, Brick by Brick. The Power of Small Wins. In the journey toward achieving our goals and crafting a life of excellence, the significance of small wins cannot be overstated. These minor victories, when accumulated, serve as the bricks that build the path to our larger aspirations. This chapter explores the transformative power of recognizing and celebrating these small wins, showing how they can motivate, build momentum, and reshape our perception of progress. Small wins are the incremental achievements that occur as we work towards a bigger goal. They are the daily tasks completed, the slight improvements observed, and the short-term targets met. Though they may seem minor in isolation collectively, they are the driving force behind significant change. Understanding how to leverage the power of small wins can be a game changer in any endeavor, whether personal or professional. The psychology behind the impact of small wins is deeply rooted in how our brains perceive progress. Each small win triggers a release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. This release not only makes us feel good in the moment, but also reinforces the behavior that led to the win, encouraging us to continue our efforts. Over time, this cycle creates a positive feedback loop, where the motivation to achieve further wins is self-sustaining. To harness the power of small wins, start by breaking down your larger goals into smaller, actionable steps. This process makes your goals seem more attainable and provides clear direction for your efforts. For instance, if your goal is to run a marathon, your small wins could include completing your first mile, running your first 5K, and gradually increasing your distance each week. Each of these milestones represents progress towards your ultimate goal and is a cause for celebration. Recognizing small wins requires mindfulness and a shift in perspective. It's easy to overlook these moments, especially when focused on the bigger picture. However, taking the time to acknowledge and celebrate your progress can significantly boost your morale and motivation. Make it a habit to reflect on your day or week, identifying the small wins you've achieved. This practice not only reinforces a positive mindset, but also helps to cultivate gratitude for the journey itself. Celebrating small wins can take many forms, from sharing your achievements with friends and family to rewarding yourself with a treat or a break. The key is to choose a form of celebration that is meaningful to you and reinforces your commitment to your goals. These celebrations act as milestones along your journey, marking your progress and motivating you to continue pushing forward. Incorporating the acknowledgement of small wins into your routine can also enhance your resilience. The path to any significant achievement is inevitably filled with challenges and setbacks. During these times, reflecting on the small wins you've accumulated can remind you of how far you've come and why it's worth continuing. This perspective can be invaluable in maintaining your motivation and perseverance through difficult periods. Sharing your small wins with a supportive community can amplify their impact. Whether it's a group of like-minded individuals pursuing similar goals or a network of friends and family cheering you on, sharing your progress can provide a sense of shared achievement and encouragement. Additionally, witnessing the small wins of others can serve as inspiration and motivation to continue pursuing your own goals. It's important to remember that the pursuit of small wins is not about minimizing your ambitions, but about creating a sustainable path to achieving them. By focusing on the steps right in front of you, you build a foundation of habits, skills, and confidence that will support your larger aspirations. This approach ensures that the journey towards your goals is marked by continuous progress and personal growth. The power of small wins lies in their ability to motivate, build momentum, and sustain progress towards our larger goals. By recognizing, celebrating, and leveraging these incremental achievements, we can transform our approach to goal pursuit, making the journey as rewarding as the destination. Embrace the power of small wins and watch as they lay the foundation for your success, brick by brick. Chapter 6: Overcoming Obstacles. Strategies for Dealing with Setbacks. Obstacles and setbacks are inevitable. Rather than being roadblocks to our success, these challenges can serve as valuable learning opportunities, helping us to grow stronger and more resilient. This chapter explores strategies for overcoming obstacles, providing practical advice for dealing with setbacks in a way that propels you forward. Understanding the nature of setbacks is the first step in overcoming them. Obstacles can come in many forms, from external challenges such as financial constraints or societal barriers, to internal struggles like fear, self-doubt, or burnout. Recognizing the source of the setback is crucial for determining the most effective strategy for moving past it. One of the most powerful tools in overcoming obstacles is cultivating a growth mindset. This involves seeing challenges not as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities for learning and development. With a growth mindset, you're more likely to approach obstacles with curiosity and determination, exploring different strategies for overcoming them and learning from the experience regardless of the outcome. Adaptability is also key to navigating setbacks. This means being willing to reassess your goals and strategies and make changes when necessary. Sometimes, an obstacle indicates that a particular approach isn't working, and a different tactic may be required. Being flexible allows you to pivot and find new paths to your goals, rather than being paralyzed by a commitment to a fixed plan. Another effective strategy is breaking down the problem into smaller, more manageable parts. Large obstacles can seem overwhelming, but by dissecting them into smaller issues, you can tackle each one individually. This approach not only makes the problem seem more surmountable, but also allows for incremental progress, which can be motivating in itself. Support networks play a crucial role in overcoming obstacles. Whether it's friends, family, mentors, or professional networks, having people to turn to for advice, encouragement, or simply a listening ear can make all the difference. These individuals can provide different perspectives on the problem, suggest solutions you might not have considered, and offer the emotional support needed to persevere. Developing resilience is essential for dealing with setbacks. This involves building up your emotional and psychological strength to face challenges head-on. Resilience can be fostered through practices such as mindfulness, stress management techniques, and cultivating positive relationships. It's also bolstered by previous experiences of overcoming obstacles, which serve as reminders of your capability and strength. Setting realistic expectations is another important aspect of overcoming obstacles. Understanding that setbacks are a normal part of any journey helps to mitigate feelings of frustration and disappointment when they occur. It's also helpful to set flexible timelines for achieving your goals, allowing for the possibility of delays or detours along the way. Finally, maintaining a positive attitude is vital. While it's natural to feel discouraged or frustrated by setbacks, dwelling on negative emotions can hinder your ability to move forward. Instead, try to focus on what you can learn from the experience and how it can contribute to your growth. Celebrating small victories, even in the midst of challenges, can help keep morale high and sustain your motivation. Overcoming obstacles is an integral part of the journey toward achieving your goals. By cultivating a growth mindset, being adaptable, breaking down problems, leaning on your support network, building resilience, setting realistic expectations, and maintaining a positive attitude, you can navigate setbacks in a way that contributes to your personal and professional development. Remember, it's not the obstacles themselves, but how you respond to them, that defines your path to success. Chapter 7: The Keystone Habits. Identifying and cultivating core practices. In the architecture of habit formation, keystone habits hold a place of distinction. These are the core practices that, once established, have the power to transform your life by setting off a chain reaction that positively affects various aspects of your existence. This chapter delves into the concept of keystone habits, guiding you through the process of identifying and cultivating these fundamental behaviors to unlock their transformative potential. Keystone habits are impactful because they create a foundation from which other positive habits can naturally emerge. For example, regular exercise is often cited as a keystone habit because it tends to encourage better eating habits, improved sleep patterns, and higher levels of productivity. The beauty of keystone habits lies not just in their direct benefits, but in their ability to initiate a ripple effect, leading to widespread improvement in your life. Identifying your own keystone habits requires introspection and observation. Reflect on your daily routines and consider which habits, when practiced consistently, lead to noticeable improvements across various areas of your life. It may be as simple as making your bed each morning, which can increase your sense of well-being and encourage other tidy behaviors, or dedicating an hour to reading each night, which can expand your knowledge and reduce stress. Once you've identified potential keystone habits, the next step is to experiment with incorporating them into your routine. Start small and focus on consistency. It's not about overhauling your life overnight, but rather introducing subtle shifts in your behavior that can lead to significant changes over time. Remember, the goal is to select habits that feel manageable and align with your personal goals and values. Cultivating keystone habits requires patience and persistence. It's helpful to remember that forming a new habit often takes longer than we anticipate. Research suggests that on average, it takes more than 2 months for a new behavior to become automatic. During this period, it's crucial to maintain focus and not get discouraged by setbacks. Each day that you commit to your keystone habit, you're laying another brick in the foundation of your ideal life. Creating an environment that supports your keystone habits can significantly enhance your success. If your keystone habit is to exercise more frequently, prepare your workout clothes the night before. If you aim to eat healthier, stock your kitchen with nutritious foods. These preparatory actions make it easier to stick to your keystone habits by reducing friction and making the desired behavior the path of least resistance. Accountability can also play a significant role in cultivating keystone habits. Sharing your goals with someone you trust can provide an added layer of motivation. Whether it's a workout buddy, a family member, or an online community, having someone to share your progress with can make the journey more enjoyable and sustainable. Celebrating your successes, no matter how small, is essential when developing keystone habits. Each time you successfully engage in your keystone habit, take a moment to acknowledge your achievement. This positive reinforcement strengthens your commitment to the habit and builds your confidence in your ability to make lasting changes. Finally, integrating keystone habits into your life is an evolving process. As you grow and your circumstances change, your keystone habits may also need to adapt. Regularly reassess your habits and their impact on your life, being open to adjustments that better serve your current goals and aspirations. Keystone habits are the core practices that can lead to profound changes in your life. By identifying, cultivating, and maintaining these habits, you set the stage for a cascade of positive behaviors that can propel you toward your goals. Remember, the power of keystone habits lies not just in the habits themselves, but in their ability to spark a broader transformation, proving that sometimes it's the small changes that make the biggest difference. Chapter 8: The Social Scaffold. Building a support network. The role of a supportive social network cannot be understated. This chapter delves into the concept of the social scaffold, a framework of relationships that supports and uplifts you as you strive towards your goals. Just as a scaffold in the physical world provides stability and access for builders, your social scaffold offers emotional support, advice, and encouragement, enabling you to reach new heights in your personal and professional development. Creating a robust social scaffold begins with identifying the types of support you need. Different goals and phases of life require different kinds of encouragement and assistance. You might need mentors who can offer guidance based on their own experiences, peers who are walking a similar path and can offer companionship and mutual support, or friends and family who provide emotional backing and encouragement. One of the first steps in building this network is to actively seek out relationships that align with your aspirations. This might involve joining groups or organizations related to your goals, attending workshops or seminars, or participating in online communities where you can connect with like-minded individuals. When you immerse yourself in environments that reflect your interests and aspirations, you naturally meet people who can become integral parts of your social scaffold. Mentorship is a cornerstone of a strong support network. A mentor can offer not just guidance and advice, but also introduce you to new opportunities and networks. Finding a mentor involves identifying someone whose achievements align with your aspirations and who embodies the qualities you admire. Don't hesitate to reach out to potential mentors, whether through professional channels, social media, or mutual connections. Remember, the foundation of mentorship is mutual respect and the desire to learn and grow. Reciprocity is a key element of any supportive relationship. Building a social scaffold isn't just about receiving support, it's also about offering it. This mutual exchange of value strengthens your connections and establishes a solid foundation for long-lasting relationships. Be proactive in offering your skills, time, and encouragement to others in your network. This could involve anything from providing feedback on a project to offering a listening ear during challenging times. Communication is the lifeline of your social scaffold. Keeping in touch with your network, sharing your progress and challenges, and staying updated on others' journeys fosters a sense of community and belonging. Regular communication doesn't have to be time-consuming or elaborate. It can be as simple as sending a quick message, sharing an interesting article, or scheduling regular check-ins. Diversity within your social scaffold enhances its strength and utility. A network composed of individuals from various backgrounds, professions, and stages of life can provide a wide range of perspectives and insights, enriching your own understanding and approach to challenges. Embrace the opportunity to connect with people who might offer different viewpoints or solutions. In the digital age, building and maintaining a support network can extend far beyond your immediate geographical location. Online platforms and social media can be powerful tools for connecting with mentors, peers, and communities across the globe. These virtual connections can offer support, inspiration, and resources that might not be available locally. However, the quality of your relationships is more important than the quantity. It's better to have a handful of meaningful, supportive connections than a vast network of superficial ones. Focus on deepening the relationships that truly contribute to your growth and well-being. In times of adversity, your social scaffold becomes especially crucial. The encouragement, advice, and solidarity provided by your network can be a lifeline, helping you navigate challenges and stay focused on your goals. Don't hesitate to lean on your support network during tough times, just as you would offer your support to them. Building a social scaffold is a dynamic and ongoing process. It requires effort, openness, and a willingness to both give and receive support. By investing in relationships that uplift and inspire you, you create a foundation of support that can propel you towards your aspirations. Remember, the journey towards personal and professional excellence is not meant to be traveled alone. With a strong social scaffold, you have the support, guidance, and encouragement to reach new heights and achieve your fullest potential. Chapter 9: Renovating the Mindset. Cultivating a growth mindset for habit change. The transformation of our mindset is akin to renovating a home. It's a process that requires tearing down old beliefs that no longer serve us and building new, empowering ones in their place. Central to this renovation is the cultivation of a growth mindset, a perspective that embraces challenges, values effort, and sees failures not as evidence of unintelligence, but as opportunities for growth. This chapter explores how to cultivate a growth mindset for lasting habit change and personal evolution. A growth mindset, a concept popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. This perspective contrasts with a fixed mindset, which views talents and abilities as static traits. The distinction between these two mindsets profoundly impacts how individuals approach goals, confront challenges, and perceive failure. To cultivate a growth mindset, start by acknowledging and challenging your fixed mindset beliefs. Recognize the internal dialogue that limits your potential. This might include thoughts like, "I'm just not good at this," or "I'll never be able to change." When you catch yourself thinking these thoughts, challenge them. Remind yourself that abilities can be honed with effort and persistence. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. People with a growth mindset see difficult tasks as chances to learn and improve, rather than as threats to their intelligence or self-worth. When faced with a challenge, instead of avoiding it, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? This shift in perspective turns obstacles into stepping stones on the path to mastery. View effort as the path to mastery. In a growth mindset, effort is not something to be avoided but embraced. It's understood that real growth comes from the process of striving, even if success isn't immediate. Celebrate the effort you put into your endeavors, regardless of the outcome. This reinforces the belief that you can affect change through dedication and persistence. Learn from criticism. Feedback, even when it's hard to hear, is invaluable for growth. Instead of taking criticism personally or defensively, try to view it as a gift. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this feedback? Use it as a guide for your efforts, refining your approach and strategies as you move forward. Celebrate the successes of others. A growth mindset involves recognizing that the success of others doesn't detract from your own. Instead of feeling threatened by the achievements of others, see them as sources of inspiration and learning. Celebrate their successes as you would your own, and remain open to learning from their experiences and approaches. Cultivating a growth mindset also involves setting learning goals, in addition to performance goals. While performance goals focus on the outcome, learning goals emphasize the acquisition of new skills and knowledge. This focus on learning fosters a love of challenge and a resilience that is essential for great accomplishment. Building a growth mindset is not an overnight process. It requires consistent practice and reflection. Keep a journal of your mindset shifts, noting instances where you successfully challenged a fixed mindset or embraced a growth perspective. Reflecting on these moments reinforces the growth mindset and helps integrate it into your identity. Surround yourself with others who embody a growth mindset. Just as environments can influence habits, the people around us can impact our mindset. Engage with mentors, peers, and communities that encourage perseverance, celebrate effort, and view challenges as opportunities. Their attitudes and behaviors can inspire and motivate you to maintain a growth mindset. Cultivating a growth mindset is a transformative process that enables lasting habit change and personal development. By embracing challenges, valuing effort, learning from feedback, and celebrating the success of others, you can renovate your mindset, laying the foundation for a life characterized by continuous growth and achievement. Remember, the goal is not to prove yourself, but to improve yourself, one mindset shift at a time. Chapter 10: Sustaining the Structure. Ensuring long-term success. Achieving personal and professional excellence is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires not just the initial burst of motivation to set and start pursuing goals, but the enduring commitment to sustain progress over the long haul. This chapter focuses on strategies for maintaining the structure of your success, ensuring that the habits, mindsets, and networks you've built continue to support your growth and achievement far into the future. One of the foundational elements of long-term success is the continuous setting of goals. As you achieve your initial goals, it's important to set new ones to keep moving forward. These goals should continue to challenge you, yet be attainable, keeping you engaged and motivated. By always having a goal to strive toward, you prevent complacency and maintain the momentum needed for sustained growth. Adaptability is another crucial factor in ensuring long-term success. The only constant in life is change, and the ability to adapt to new challenges, environments, and opportunities is what will keep you moving forward. This means being open to reassessing and adjusting your goals, strategies, and habits as circumstances evolve. Cultivating a mindset that views change not as a threat, but as an opportunity is key to this adaptability. Consistency in your daily routines and habits also plays a significant role in sustaining success. While flexibility is important, the regular practice of your core habits provides the stability and discipline necessary to achieve long-term goals. This doesn't mean your routine can't change. Rather, it should evolve in a way that continues to support your overarching objectives. Reflecting on your journey regularly is another essential practice for long-term success. Regular reflection allows you to assess what's working and what isn't, celebrate your successes, and learn from your mistakes. This can be done through journaling, meditation, or discussions with mentors and peers. Reflection not only provides insights for improvement, but also reinforces your commitment to your goals. Maintaining a supportive network is as important in the long term as it is in the beginning. Your relationships should grow and evolve with you, providing continued support, inspiration, and accountability. As you progress, you may also find opportunities to expand your network, connecting with new mentors, peers, and collaborators who can contribute to your journey in different ways. Continued learning and skill development are also vital for ensuring long-term success. The world is constantly changing, and staying informed and skilled in your field or area of interest is crucial for maintaining your edge. This can involve formal education, self-study, attending workshops, or simply being curious and open to new experiences. Self-care is an often overlooked but critical component of sustained success. Without taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional health, burnout becomes a real risk, potentially derailing your progress. Integrating self-care into your routine, whether through exercise, hobbies, relaxation techniques, or spending time with loved ones, ensures you have the energy and resilience to continue pursuing your goals. Embracing gratitude and giving back can enrich your journey and contribute to its longevity. Recognizing and being thankful for your progress, the people who've supported you, and the opportunities you've had not only enhances your well-being, but can also inspire you to help others. Whether through mentoring, community service, or simply sharing your knowledge and experiences, giving back is a powerful way to sustain your own success while contributing to the success of others. Ensuring long-term success is about more than just reaching your goals. It's about setting new ones, adapting to change, maintaining discipline, reflecting on your progress, nurturing relationships, continuing to learn, caring for yourself, and giving back. By focusing on these strategies, you can sustain the structure of your success, building a life of ongoing growth, achievement, and fulfillment. Chapter 11: The Master Architect. Reflecting on the journey and planning ahead. As we approach the conclusion of our journey through the construction of a life marked by excellence, it's time to step back and view the structure we've built so far. This chapter serves as a moment of reflection on the path we've traversed and a strategic planning session for the road ahead. Embracing the role of the master architect in our lives means recognizing that while much has been built, the blueprint for future growth and development is always evolving. Reflecting on your journey is an essential practice for any architect of change. Consider the goals you've set, the obstacles you've overcome, and the habits you've cultivated. What were the pivotal moments that defined your progress? Which strategies were most effective, and what lessons were learned from the setbacks? This reflection is not about dwelling on the past, but about extracting valuable insights to guide your future actions. In this reflective process, it's crucial to acknowledge your growth and accomplishments. Often, we are our own harshest critics, focusing more on what's left to be done rather than what has been achieved. Take a moment to celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem. These victories accumulated over time are the bricks and mortar of your life's structure. Looking ahead requires a clear vision of what you want to achieve next. The world around us is constantly changing, and so are we. The goals and aspirations that were important to us a year ago may have shifted. As the master architect, it's your task to reassess your values, priorities, and objectives. What is the next structure you wish to build in your life? What new habits need to be cultivated to support this vision? Strategic planning for the future involves setting new goals based on the insights gained from your reflection. These goals should challenge you to stretch beyond your current capabilities while remaining achievable. They should be aligned with your core values and contribute to the overall vision you have for your life. As before, breaking these goals down into actionable steps is vital for clarity and execution. In planning ahead, Consider the resources you will need. This includes identifying the skills and knowledge required to achieve your next set of goals, as well as understanding the support network you'll need to build or strengthen. Who are the mentors, peers, and collaborators who can support your journey? What learning opportunities can you pursue to acquire the necessary skills? Flexibility and adaptability remain key principles for the master architect. While it's important to have a plan, clinging too tightly to a specific outcome can lead to frustration when inevitable changes occur. Maintain a balance between focused effort towards your goals and openness to new opportunities and directions that may arise. Setting up systems for regular review and adjustment of your plans is crucial for long-term success. Just as buildings need maintenance and renovation over time, your goals and strategies require periodic reassessment to ensure they remain relevant and aligned with your evolving self. This might involve setting aside time each month or quarter to review your progress, celebrate achievements, and adjust your plans as needed. Lastly, never underestimate the power of intention and mindset in shaping your future. The beliefs you hold about yourself and your potential play a significant role in your ability to achieve your goals. Cultivate a mindset of growth, resilience, and optimism, seeing challenges as opportunities to learn and expand your horizons. Embracing the role of the master architect in your life empowers you to design and build a future that reflects your deepest aspirations and values. By reflecting on your journey, planning strategically for the future, and maintaining a flexible, growth-oriented mindset, you can continue to construct a life of excellence, brick by brick, project by project. The blueprint for your future is in your hands, and the possibilities are endless. Remember, the greatest structures were built not all at once, but through continuous effort, adaptation, and a clear vision of the masterpiece to be created.